Scorpio. So some of us may be going through a difficult situation right now. It's really heavy. Some of us, whatever the situation is that some of us may be going through, just know that your spiritual team is guiding you through this process. So Scorpio, some of us may be feeling like we're alone, in our thoughts and our mind. And it's just like, I'm out here, I'm on my own, I'm doing this on my own. I don't have anybody. And so you're just being encouraged to believe and know that your spiritual team is guiding and supporting you through this difficult process that you're going through. Only you know what you're truly going through. So if you are going through something deep and heavy and you're feeling alone, just know that your spiritual team is with you and you're going to be good. Everything is going to, work out in your favor. So continue to just push through and know that everything is going to be okay. Pretty much, Scorpio. Is like you're not alone, and you may feel alone, you know what I'm saying, because Scorpios can take on a lot alone, go through a dark phase and a dark time alone and try to come out on top, you know and that just shows Scorpio's strength. Pretty much, it's like we can go through the darkest periods alone and nobody knows, and we come out. So even in this dark space, it may be a little bit more difficult, but know that your spiritual team is guiding you, and you good. So you may feel alone in the physical, but on the spiritual, you good. Also, what came up for us Scorpios is talking a lot about relationships, self-love, really going back to us. The more that we love on ourselves, the more we're able to love others. And some of us are in a space of really learning how to love ourselves and to trust ourselves and to let go of the past and the things that people said about us and the things that people have done to us. And some of us are being encouraged to let those things go. Some of us are moving through all of that, and some of us need to really just let go of the past and the hurt and the pain and the trauma that people caused us. It doesn't serve a purpose, Scorpio. So some of us are learning to just love ourselves and accept ourselves for who we are and all that we are, and not letting the past dictate things or what people have said to us in the past that may have stuck with us. And we may have chose different paths that based off of what people had said about us. So we're just being encouraged to love ourselves deeply, continue to love ourselves, move in that space of love, or start, because some of us Scorpios haven't even started on loving ourselves. So we're being encouraged to love on ourselves, and the more we love on ourselves and heal ourselves, then our relationships can get better, because some of us are our relationships are just not working. They're not healthy, and we need to start loving ourselves, start trusting ourselves, and just looking at ourselves different so that we can heal these relationships with other people. So some of us may be focused on other people when it comes to relationships, but no, this is the time to look at ourselves, to reflect and take a deep look, like really go deep within and do that work, that healing that's necessary for us to then have the capacity to love other people. Because the more that we love ourselves, the more understanding we can have for people and trust people. So some of us are being encouraged to let go of relationships so that we can focus on ourselves and love ourselves even more, so that we can be able to love other people. Because some of us is in relationships with people or just messing around with people, and there's no love because we're not loving ourselves. So it's time for us to go inward and release those relationships so that we can grow, and so that we can have these healthier relationships with other people. Some of us may be in a relationship that we've been in for years, and now we're coming into loving ourselves. And so a part of self-love is letting go of the relationships that no longer serve us, that's not working. You know what I'm saying? So especially with the person's behavior. So if you've been, Scorpio, in a relationship with a person for a long time, and the way that they treated you or how they behaved isn't a reflection of self-love, then the cord needs to be, cut, in order for you to take this journey with loving yourself more than you have ever. And that's that's you honoring yourself, as hard as it may be, Scorpio. As hard as it may be to let go of this situation, this relationship, whatever, you must do it because it's a form of self-love for yourself. You're saying, I'm not accepting what I accepted years because I'm loving me now. And it may hurt you, and maybe that's the difficult situation that some of us Scorpios are going through, cutting this relationship with this person we have had, years in with, and they haven't treated us right, and we're understanding now what self-love is, what it is for a person to truly love us, what that look like. So just know that all is well and everything will work out, and believe in the impossible. So we're being encouraged to believe. If we feel like something is not possible, this is where that belief come in at, Scorpio. We really need to believe the impossible, know that it can happen, whatever the situation is. But if we can put ourselves first and really work on ourselves and love ourselves deeply, everything else can change dramatically. And so also we have make the effort. So for some of us, it's like make the effort to love on ourselves, make the effort to do what's necessary in order to improve the relationships in our lives, and know that some relationships can be reconciled, like things can work out. Once again, believe in the impossible, but you must put yourself first. Scorpio, we must put ourselves first. We must honor ourselves before we can honor other people. And then we have get more information. So for some of us, we just need to get more information on a situation or a person. We need to go to someone who has knowledge on a certain situation that could be going on in our lives before we make a move. Get more information. If Scorpio, you've been thinking about making a move, this is the message that's saying get more information before you make that move. Talk to a trusted source, somebody who's experienced something that you went through, that you've been through. Ask them before you make the move, because you don't want to just jump into making this move and it just don't work out. So, gather more information, whatever it is, look up things, research things, whatever it is that's been on your mind, Scorpio, that you've been wanting to do and you're not sure, then get more information. Just get more information. And that's pretty much our message, Scorpio. Peace.